Happy Tuesday, Museday, Wednesday, around the world. It's Hump Day. I know, I forgot yesterday, but there's a reason for that. There was really a good reason for it. Let me straighten this out for you so you see me straight up. There was a reason for it, people. I tell you, guess what day it is today? It's Release Me's birthday. Can you believe that? Okay, let me try to look into the side, see what you see. Have I changed? A little bit, right? Okay, but there you go. That's me. That's me in 1967. And this is the song, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the birthday of Release Me. It's also the birth of my career, because if it wasn't for that particular song, who knows what I'd be doing today? Who knows? That song came along, and it was very unusual the way it came along. I know you heard me tell this story before, but I'm going to tell it again because it's so important. I heard this melody with Gordon Mills, my manager at that time, way back in, I don't know, I think it's 1966. I heard it on a Frank Weir, where he played the soprano sax, and I can't find his version. I tried, I've looked, I can't find Frank Weir's version of Release Me. And it's an instrumental version, you know? He played it on a soprano sax. Well, I've looked everywhere, I can't find it. But I heard the melody, and it was magic to my ears. Magic to my ears. And I said to Gordon Mills, I said, Gordon, we have to find the lyric. And the first lyric I heard was Esther Phillips, and it was an R&B version. And I mean, she did a great job, and she had a big hit. She had a hit with it. And mind you, this song was written in 1949. 1949. It's had about six times it's been released as a single for different artists, and they've all recorded since 1949. And I think the last person to have a hit with it was Ray Price, he was a great guy. And if you listen to Ray Price's version, is quite nice. But this one is a lot different because, you know, this song came into, this song was written by, I'll tell you who the writers were, Eddie Miller, Robert Young, and Dub Williams, okay? And I thank them most sincerely for writing this song and for making it available to me. And find it, and I put a thing here. I wrote a couple of things down here. When I first heard this song, it was like very special. You know, it went to #1 in the UK, then it came to America, and then it went around the world. And of course, you know, it has a history of being the song that beat the almighty Beatles to #1. And it's in the Guinness Book of Records for being the biggest selling record in 1967. And of course, this song happens to be the mainstay of my career, you know. And trying to find a song like this is really like trying to find a needle in a haystack, you know, or having the winning lottery ticket, or a gold mine in your garden. That's what this song means to me, you know. But it's as fresh today as it was when I first recorded it. And it's been kept alive. It's been kept alive, ladies and gentlemen, around the world by the great karaoke. Karaoke has made this song so famous too, and I thank you, karaoke, for that. And the people who go into karaoke bars and sing my song, I thank you for that too. You know, it's so wonderful to know that people love it enough to sing it when they have their time off and they go to a karaoke bar. I love that. I love that idea. I thought I'd bring this up today, you know, as my subject, and show you the album. Okay. I wish they'd bring these sort of things back again to these albums. It's so wonderful to pick up an album and say, it sort of strikes a note when you pick up an album, you know, and it has all the titles on it of you record or on the front page, and you could see it most clearly as you look through the files in the record shops, you know. which they don't exist anymore, but please God, they come back, please God, they come back. But I just wanted to share this day with you, the birthday of my song, Release Me. And what I would like to do, right, at this point in time, is to have all of you just sing the first few bars of Release Me. Are you ready? Please release me, let me go. I was so lucky to find this song and put it in my show. It's such a great song. I mean, every time I hear the introduction to the song, it puts, sends the hairs up on the back of my neck, because when I think back 54 years, it's unbelievable to know that it's still alive today, and it's doing as good today as it did yesterday. Thank you, everybody, for that. I love you for that. I really do. And for keeping my good song alive. There's some great songs on this first album, by the way. Besides that, there's a song called Quiet Nights and Yours Until Tomorrow, and there's A Kind of Hush, which I love, because that also was written by friends who wrote great songs for me, like Les Bicyclettes and all that. Les Reed wrote There's A Kind of Hush. And of course, this is my song, Shula Clark, whom I love, she's a great performer, great artist, and a great singer, and a wonderful person to boot. And Take My Heart, which is written by Gordon Mills, and How Near Is Love, which is a great song. Walk Through This World With Me. You remember that song? Walk through this world with me, go where I go. You know what? I might put that back in my show again. I like that. I might put that back in my... And of course, There Goes My Everything, which was in the charts, Talking Love, and Il Mondo. Il Mondo. I love that. Love is all I need in my world. How great is that song? Eh? A great Italian song with an English lyric. And I thank, I actually had a lot of Italian melodies in my repertoire, and English lyrics were put to it. Thank you, Italy, for that particular thing. Yeah, I thank you for that. And in the meantime, I want to thank you for my career, for my song, for my hit. And I'll be talking to you guys next week. And I'll probably have something else to talk to you about, which is, but this was very important to me. And so until next week, my dear friends around the world, remember, I love you. Bye. Please.